Mary and Tony are parents to two wonderful little children, and their story has touched the nation.
It all began just over a year ago, when a then 3-year-old Saoirse began suffering from seizures.
She was diagnosed then with epilepsy. So from there it was different medications, but nothing seemed to control it. At its worst, she would have had over 200 in the day.
Doctors were convinced something more sinister had to be at work, and Saoirse was sent for further tests. Finally, they found the real answer.
On the Friday, the 25th of September, they told us that Saoirse had Battens disease. And I had no idea what that meant at all, so I just asked the doctor, is that fatal? And he said it was.
Battens disease is a neurological degenerative disorder which is genetic. And what happens then is the brain doesn't function correctly, and the cells die slowly or sometimes more quickly, and it eventually shuts down the entire body until they pass away.
It was a death sentence, and the Heffernans were understandably numb with shock. But when that wore away, they rushed to learn as much as possible about this rare condition which affects less than 1,000 children worldwide. However, another bombshell was waiting to detonate.
2 weeks after he was tested, we got a phone call then, and to confirm that he had Battens disease as well. And that was, without a shadow of a doubt, the worst day of my life.
At this point, the Heffernans would have been forgiven for surrendering to despair. Instead, they chose to take the reins and fight back.
We were just told it's fatal and there's no hope. Well, we found hope through the internet and through other people. We went about starting a charity for Battens disease to raise awareness and to fundraise and get the message out there. And then we luckily got Saoirse registered on the trials, and then Liam registered on the trials after he got diagnosed.
The trials are experimental gene therapy treatments that are being run at Cornell University Hospital in New York, and which aim to find a breakthrough treatment for Battens disease.
These trials are the only hope that our two kids will live.
While the fundraising goes on, the Heffernans try and give their children the best quality of life they possibly can. At the moment, Liam is symptom-free and can enjoy just being a normal toddler. Saoirse isn't so lucky and has to be monitored constantly for signs of seizure.
She could fall asleep, we were told, and wake up in heaven, was the way it was put to us. So you have to be so vigilant that you've got a split second that you'll realise before Saoirse goes into one of these. There is no medication that can take her out of them seizures, but if we caught it at the start, there is a medication that we can give her that would stop it and bring her around.
It means that Tony and Mary take turns lying beside Saoirse at night, monitoring her breathing for signs of an imminent seizure. A long, hard journey for the Heffernans, and there's no prospect of it getting any easier anytime soon. But still, they have hope.
People have said to us, they've actually said to us that they believe that Battens disease was sent to us for a reason, because we were never going to lie down and take it. We were not, we were the kind of people that were always going to go looking for something.
We just have to try everything we can, We've only got a very short window of opportunity. If we don't make it this time, the kids will die from Battens.
There can't be a parent in the country who doesn't understand the lengths to which Mary and Tony are going for their children. And if you feel like you'd like to contribute, well, the website address is on your screens now. Or if you'd like to know about events that are happening in the coming weeks, or perhaps organise a fundraiser yourself, well, that's the website address, beforbattens.org.